Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm going to be breaking down how to get started investing in multifamily. Now, if you're new to the channel or don't know exactly who we are, before you start taking information from somebody on the internet, you want to make sure that they are actually doing or actively done what it is you're trying to get into. Today, we own and manage 405 units and over $65 million in multifamily deals across Florida and Missouri. And I got started 3 years ago actively going out and buying deals. And before that, I worked at billionaire Grant Cardone's real estate team, Cardone Capital, and raised hundreds of millions of dollars from investors just like you that were invested in the multifamily deals. And so over the last 7 years, I've been able to be an investor in deals and actively go out and actually do them myself as well. What I'm about to give you is real-time information that you can take and implement immediately if you choose to. So now that you know that you're getting information from a good source, now let's actually jump in. So if you think about real estate as a whole, there are so many different buckets that you can actually go down. Like you can do single family homes, you can be a long-term buy and hold investor, you can do single family flips, you can do, Airbnb arbitrage, you can do wholesaling. I mean, there's a slew of different strategies that you can do. Most of the time, it's pertaining to the single family home world. And really where multifamily starts to kick in is for anybody that's like at the top of real estate, maybe you're a realtor, a lender, or you're doing something in the single family home world. Naturally, you want to gravitate towards larger deals so you can make more money and work a less amount of time to do it. That is when multifamily actually comes into the mix. Now, before we can go into exactly how you get started, you have to understand what multifamily is and the benefits that come with just simply investing into it. Because when you're getting started in multifamily, you really have to identify where are you actually going to fit inside the business. Are you going to be the one that's going out and doing the deals? Or are you going to be the one that's going out and investing into the properties? We're going to be covering all of that in today's video. And so jumping right in, why in the world do investors invest in the multifamily real estate? Number one, cash flow. It's an asset that you can buy and it pays you every single month to own it. So think about investing into a stock market that does not pay any dividends. You're buying a piece of paper, and if it goes up in value, then you've made money, but it does not pay you any cash flow. And so investing in the multifamily, it pays you cash flow every single month. Now, the second, and one of the biggest reasons why the wealthiest families invest into multifamily are the ridiculous tax advantages that you can use to help offset your income and pay little or zero in federal income tax. Now, I'm not a CPA, but I'm just talking from a personal standpoint. We've paid very little in federal income tax because of the tax advantages that we get by investing in the multifamily real estate. And our friend Trump in the office is only going to continue to help real estate investors like us benefit from doing deals. Now, the third reason, which is the biggest one, especially in value add real estate investing, which is the forced, and I'll put emphasis on forced, appreciation that you can add to a property by improving the rents and increasing the value. So you make a tremendous amount of money from the forced appreciation. And then the fourth and last reason why most investors are investing is the wealth preservation. So this is a relatively safe investment vehicle, depending on how much leverage you put on it. In comparison to a crypto or a high-risk bond, it is relatively a safe investment. And so a lot of investors look at this as a way to protect their wealth. A lot of people have sold companies and made a bunch of money, and they're just trying to put it in assets that go up in value over a long period of time and don't take a tremendous amount of risk when getting into, like a crazy investment. So regardless, if you're going to be investing passively, these are going to be the huge benefits that you're doing this business for, or if you're the person that's going out and actively putting all these deals together, these are the reasons that investors who you might need to partner with would actually invest into your deals. So again, understanding the fundamentals of a deal and what makes a deal a great deal is going to be extremely important when entering multifamily. So day one, positive cash flow, tax advantages, forced appreciation, and being able to preserve wealth. Now, let's get into the fun part, which is how. Again, how to actually enter multifamily. Now that you understand why multifamily is so advantageous and why so many investors who are involved in real estate want to be in multifamily, because you just can't find it in like single family world or other alternative assets like that. Now I want to break down the tangible steps for anybody watching this video. What should you be focused on to get started in multifamily? And the best way to do this is, one, to learn what a home run deal is. Learn what a home run deal is. That way you can identify, is this a good opportunity or not? And secondly, define what MF multifamily avatar you are. This is a big one. And the reason I say this, multifamily avatar, and the reason I say this is because there's so many people that want to do multifamily. Like, I've gone to a conference before and you have 100 people in a room, 10 of them have $1 million, 90 of them don't have any money at all, and they're like, I want to do multifamily. Well, the person that has $1 million is going to enter the business a little bit differently than the person that has no money and just wants to go out and find deals. And so the second step is huge at the very beginning, based on where you're at specifically in your life, how much money you make, what you do, if you have fun doing it, or if you're looking to transition. All of these things factor into how you'll participate into the business. And so you're probably thinking, like, how do I know what avatars I am if I don't know, what they are in the first place? So going through the actual avatars and where you fit in, and maybe down below in the comment section, let me know as I'm going through this, which avatar are you, just so we can see who we're serving. The first one, most of the time, is the deal finder. This is the person that might not have a tremendous amount of money, not a ton of money, but they're very hungry / driven and willing to learn, number one, and then willing to do whatever it takes to go out and find a great deal and bring it to somebody that has some experience and partner with them for your very first one. That's how you break into the business. You develop a skill set by learning, like training, going through a couple of courses, going and actually trying to talk to brokers and do deals. Or, quick plug, you can join our community for only $67 a month. We'll give you access to all of the training and give you access to over 500 investors across the country to connect with and maybe even partner with. Where you'll develop a skill set, you'll learn and be able to identify what a great deal is. And then the value that you bring to the table is by finding a great opportunity and connecting it to somebody that has the experience and can close it and has access to the investors. Now moving into the second avatar, which is the operator avatar. This is the person that's been doing real estate for some time. Maybe you have a small portfolio right now of 10 or 20 single families or duplexes and tris or maybe even quads. And you've built up a portfolio. Maybe you flip homes. You're actively doing real estate projects. You have some experience, or you already own multifamily and you're currently scaling like what we are right now. This is the person that has some experience doing it, and it's not new to them on how to operate, manage, and even manage the construction side of a project. This is maybe 20 to 30% of the people that are in real estate. You can't just go and buy experience. So they have some experience. They have some money to put into the deal. That's skin in the game. So they'll probably go raise some money from outside investors, put some money up, and then they would run the project. They'd be in control. That is the person that is the operator. So oftentimes, if you're a newbie and you're a deal finder, you would want to connect with and provide value to the operator for you to be able to bring a deal to and connect with and potentially partner. Now, the third one, and the most important, because you can have the operator and you can have the deal finder, but if you don't have this third one, there's a 0% chance that you're going to be able to get into deals. And the third one is, you guessed it, the investor, the person that is putting up the big dollars, the big bucks, right? So these are the people that don't have, one, the time or the desire to be an active real estate investor and go out and try to make profits from these real estate projects. These are business owners. These are high income W-2 employees that make good money or just simply enjoy what they do, and they don't want to transition into being an active real estate person. They generally make good money, and they're looking to invest their hard-earned money into multifamily deals and get the benefits of what comes from it. but they're not looking to do the work. And so like how all of this works, because these are the three avatars that you'll generally see in our community, is number one, the deal finder will join, learn what a great deal is, and then go out and find great deals. They'll bring it to the operator once it's completed, once they've found it and they need the help trying to get the deal awarded and go under contract. And then together, this operator / deal finder is raising capital from the investors that are actually looking to invest into deals. So I'm curious, now that we've gone through all three, make sure you drop a comment down below on which one you are. And I'm going to leave you with the 4 steps. I know they're high level. I'm telling you, if you just operate with these rules and you don't quit, it's extremely probable for you to actually break in the multifamily and change your entire life doing it. So number one is you need to learn. Regardless if you're the passive or the active or the newbie, you have to learn. You have to learn exactly what a great deal is. And then if you're passive, you also have to learn how to properly vet out an operator like me. How do you know what questions to ask? And how do you vet out the deal to ensure that you're putting your money into a good investment opportunity? So you have to learn. Then we have to implement, so we have to try to practice. It's just like a sport. You never play under the lights before you practice enough and you become good enough to then play under the lights. So implementing is taking all of the information that you're learning through maybe a training program or going to a couple of events or just simply joining our community. You go through our training and then you start to go out and you practice and start to take action. So the implementation is more of a practice area. It's a sandbox for you to specifically fail and learn and get better. As long as you have somebody around you that can help you with this, is the easiest and the fastest way to start taking action. And then number 3, this is take action. This is submit offers. Like if you're not submitting offers, we are still in the learning phase. It's either you don't know and you haven't learned yet, or you don't have a great network and you have other people that you can partner with. Those are the 2 reasons you're not submitting offers. And so you have to submit offers if you want to buy a deal. There's a 0% chance ever that you'll get into a multifamily opportunity that you don't submit an offer on. And then number 4 would be don't quit. I know this sounds so simple. This is a long-term game. This is not get rich quick. If you want to get rich quick, go trade crypto or sell a course. Like it's not what you'll do in multifamily. It is a get rich for sure game and create wealth over a long period of time. So the sooner you get started, the sooner you get wealthier. It's going to take a good minute for that to actually happen. Very first deal is just going to be the very first one. Then you have to go like buy a ton of deals after that. So let me know down below, what avatar are you? And then most importantly, if you need any help throughout the process or you're looking to get access to the training so you can start learning, so you can start taking action, then make sure you check out the links in our description. Join our community. Again, it's only $67 a month for you to get access to everything, including weekly calls. And without further ado, I will see you on the next video.